Oh, this is the Yodobashi? Interesting supermarket. Old time supermarket. What's that over there? Is that ice cream? I spy? Ooh, is it delicious? These are kind of big apartment complexes in Inaka people live at. Japan is such a bike riding community. Quite a bit have electric bikes. I'm gonna do my best not to aim at his butt. Do they have this type of watermelon in the States? Orange? Look at that. They have New York style cheesecake. Baked cheesecake. So if you're missing American food, but I don't recall us having sour cream and onion Doritos. Look at this fried egg chips. A bunch of big gummy bears. White chocolate. Campbell's, a bunch of instant Campbell soup. Churros. I wonder how these are. Do they have this in the States? GABA chocolates for sleep. This looks kind of good. Meiji is to what Hershey's is to the US. Meiji is to Japan. This is milk chocolate. This is high milk chocolate. What's the difference? Toshi, one is milk chocolate and this one's high milk chocolate. What's high milk chocolate mean? Vanilla? Why is it high?
A lot of milk.
Oh, a lot of milk? Oh, high milk. Interesting. I'd like to try it.
A lot of milk.
Yeah. While he's getting ready to check out. Let's see if we can grab any extra food, snacks. What is this? What is it? Vodka? I guess we got the candy bar. Oh, what is this? Fuji, look at this coffee powder chocolate.
Let me show you how to go about realizing your objectives. What you want, be it health, wealth, or fame, is only a state. Think of the state as an egg containing everything necessary to externalize itself, but dead, and must be penetrated and fertilized in order to break the shell and become what the world calls reality. Let me illustrate. As I stand here before you, I desire and will assume that I am in San Francisco, approximately 500 miles from here. I think I know this city well, but I don't have to know a city in order to assume a state. Putting myself in a familiar hotel lobby, I sit there and think of the world relative to the lobby in which I am now seated. While I am here, I feel its reality. I feel the satisfaction of being here, the very place I wanted to be. The moment I feel the relief of being here, I have released the necessary sperm, or energy, into that dead state. Then I return to Los Angeles, but in that short period of time, I have gone and prepared the experience. Now I will move across a bridge of events which will compel me to go to San Francisco. I may have no desire to go, but I will, for I have prepared the place, occupied it, and although I return to where I was, and later may resist the going, I cannot stop it, for I have created it and I will fulfill what I have done. From Neville Goddard's 1968 lecture, Conception. All day long we daydream. Our body may seem to be in a certain place in reality, but our minds are often wandering all about to different places, often to the past, sometimes to the future. But Neville's teaching us to do so intentionally and make wherever you want to be here, and although it may seem it's something in the future, to feel it now. And especially when you go to imagine for something that goes against all the grains that you're familiar with, of course it's going to feel like a shadow, maybe even uncomfortable. Maybe there might be even resistance. But this is how you learn to walk on water, to turn water to wine.
This is Japan's answer to Hershey. Would you like some? Oh, I guess you would. I'll tell you which is better. Oh, it's melting in my hand. I feel like Hershey's doesn't melt anymore. Maybe because of GMO, I don't know. Oh, it's very melty. I wanted to say Hershey's better. It's a little different, like I almost think like Hershey's, maybe because it's a high milk. I want to say Hershey's is a little more richer. That mouth in my hand. How is it, baby?
Okay.
Have you ever had a Hershey's bar?
Yes?
No. American Hershey's bar.
I don't know.
Probably not then? Alright. It's pretty good. But, you know, once is enough. But it is good.
Neville also advises you, learn your lesson and try not to do that which you do not want to experience in the future. So instead of just becoming on autopilot, start to become more aware where your mind is traveling to throughout the day. And if you catch yourself thinking something that you don't want to outpicture, stop it. And instead take a moment, even just 2 seconds. What would you rather have? And you can learn from these unintentional daydreams. Whatever made them so real, you learn to apply the same thing to do it intentionally. At first, it may not seem so easy or natural, but isn't that the reality with all skills? Whether you're learning some type of art like painting or sculpture, or some kind of music instrument from the piano to the violin, or a new sport from tennis to football. So be willing to study and apply and to keep persisting, because that's the only way you'll know the reality of these great mystical truths.
How do you say that?
Huh?
How do they
Oni-san, yotte ka nai?
Yotte
Kochi, Oni-san.
What's kochi kochi oni-san mean?
Come here, come here.
Kochi kochi oni-san. He said that's how the prostitutes talk. He said I talk like a prostitute sometimes. I said oni-san, irimasu dake.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna get this set. The pork one I showed you on the ad. Is this katsu or something? Oh god, I'm deciding between this and the katsu. What do you think I should get? Is that the katsu? No, that's not something.
Yeah.
This is the katsu.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know. Which one? This or this?
Neville goes on to say, tonight know what you want and go right in and occupy it. Don't ask anyone's permission. Just put yourself into the state you desire to experience by asking yourself this question. How would I feel if I saw the world from that state? Do you know you can put yourself into any state? My son actually put himself into the state of war by reading a book called Guadalcanal and falling in love with the pictures of the natives there. He certainly didn't enjoy his experience while there, but he asked for it. You see, nothing happens by accident. Everything that happens in the world does so because you and I set them in motion, whether we do it wittingly or unwittingly. So on one hand, Neville's telling you to go for what you want. Of course, he always taught to always do the loving thing. Sometimes when people get the desire to do something unloving, it's just because they don't realize the better way, the grander picture. They get caught up with the how often. So just go to the end of what you want. And sometimes in matters of the heart, especially if there's challenges like unreciprocated love, he would often teach people to genuinely just feel the state of fulfilled love. If it's that person, it will be that person. And if not, it leaves the space for someone even better, more easily. So see how easy Neville makes it to get into the state, just by a question. How would I feel if I saw the world from that state? Because right now, wherever you are, that's your current state. But if you wanted something different, where you are now would be a bit different. So if you played in imagination and tuned in, you can tune into that difference and feel it with your imaginary hands. Hear the imaginary things you would hear from that state, like a congratulations. And he's also teaching you, on the other hand, be careful about the things you allow yourself to get intense about. Now, often it feels like we don't have a choice. But if we don't want to keep encountering things we don't want, then we must learn to be more disciplined, to be more mindful what we're thinking, and to be able to nip it in the bud, especially by thinking instead of something more lovely that we would actually like to experience. Sometimes we just have to go through the furnaces, suffering, before we can close that door to suffering, to be able to use more discretion and discipline in our own mental diets and what we allow to give our attention to. But using that past suffering to give us the energy to be able to make the effort to imagine the things we do want, so it all works together. Until one day you imagine your own heaven, and it's your status quo, and it's graceful, natural. I believe that's the point of this whole life experience. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Tokyo Treats and their sister company Sakura Co. I recently got to try out their monthly subscription snack treat boxes, and I thought they were awesome. Tokyo Treats features a lot more pop culture snacks, and the sister company, Sakura Co., features more traditional Japanese snacks and usually has some type of a unique little kitchen item included. So if you're interested in trying out an array of unique Japanese snacks, please check out my affiliate link in the description section beneath this video or the pinned comment to get $5 off your first box. Thank you. We're going to get an oil change. We're going to give dialysis to the car. Is there anywhere fun to go to while we're here? Oh, look at the skies of Fuji. It's gorgeous. We're dreaming the dream of life. All this is a reflection of our consciousness. What do you think of that, honey? Oh, yeah. So this is how you get an oil change. You choose one of these, huh? This is the waiting room. There's a nasty smell. Is that thing making a nasty smell? Did you smell it? These DVDs are only, like, not even $1 USD. All the favorites I grew up with as a kid. Bye-bye. Thanks for taking care of our car. It's a happy car. Daiso, ikimasu. Ikimasu. Where are the different Daiso? It's part of some big videos or multimedia. Oh, capsule toys. What does this mean? It's a swallow cup, insect jelly. Are there insects in this? What is this, Toshi? Why does it say insect jelly?
Food for...
Oh, poison! I'm so glad I didn't come here on my own. I thought it was those jelly candy for adults. What? These are all so cute. Which one do you want? Life is good at the beach. I don't know what to do. I love mermaid. There's so many good things at the Daiso for really cheap. You know, a few times I didn't like some of the items, but overall I love the items. Honey, what is this? I'm looking for A5 paper for my notebook, loose leaf paper. I wonder why he thought I was looking for garbage bags. Where, honey? There. Say stop when I find it. Yamete? Wait, what's this? There's always so many. Look, I could have got my keychain here. Okay. It is. They didn't have keychains at the other two. All kinds of little cute bags. You know, I thought I seen it all and I wasn't gonna film anything, but you know, sometimes you get surprised. Oh, is that cute or what, eh? Sticky notes. These notebooks are cute. Positive notebook. Lemon is a girl who loves to be in love, and her fluffy best friend Sugar. This is their world, sometimes sweet, sometimes slower. What a cute notebook. Another cute. Anila, you're gonna like all this stuff in Japan. They even have little notepads with water-resistant paper. Here's the paper I'm looking for. Whoa. Japanese play money. Nice stickers. What a fun game. Chopstick bean grabbing game.
It's good for
Learning chopsticks? Oh, for kids?
for you.
Yeah. It's a quick hustle. Find something before we have to go. Oh, this looks cute. Mini chocolates. I think I'll get this. See, this is why I like that box of monthly subscription thing I'm doing right now. That I don't have to hunt for all this. They pick out all the best for me. And especially when I have you, like a food police over me. Collecting stamps. To get this. See that? Oh, there's some more stamps. I think I'll get this. It looks cute and innocent. Hershey. No? Oh, okay. Thank you, Daddy. Take me many places. Let's try this drink. It looks like it might be apple drink. Nah.
So sweet apple.
Yeah.
Sweet apple, so a lot of sugar.
Oh, it has sugar added? It's very yummy.
It's sugar a lot.
飲み物は美味しいですよ. Oh, so it's not just apple juice, it's sugar added?
A lot of sugar.
Oh, no wonder it tastes exceptionally well.
And in closing, Neville says, everything is man. About 4 o'clock this morning, I saw a 6-story, stark white building in vision. And as I looked at it, it became a man. It took on the human face. All the mountains, rivers, valleys, everything is man. And when you are awake, you commune with them as friends. You walk into all the areas of the world to discover that everything is God, and God is man. So Neville is saying, just like when you go to bed at night, and you dream up of a world with different people, places, and things, they seem separate from you, and yet it all came from you. So just like what we call reality, what mystics call longer dream, awake dream, so it is the same. And I know I've repeated this in other videos, but repetition is a great teacher. So you can feel the connection and honor and respect with everything, realizing your connection to it all. Thus, as you go on to imagine, you go from a place of harmony, more fertile grounds. And right now, what state would you like to occupy? How would it feel if you saw the world from that state? And with that, let us go into the silence. Good.